Yes, no, Prabhuji.
Thank you so much for confirming me. Without further delay, we will start our session by doing the prayers, by invoking auspiciousness from Supreme Personality of Godhead. I'll share the screen. Can anyone please confirm me my screen is visible or not? I'll share the screen. Is my screen is visible to everyone?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah, thank you so much for confirming me. If you can do the prayers, please do the prayers along with me, or else you please recite in your mind. Om Ajnanatimmirandhasya Jnananjanashilakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manavishtam Sthapitam Upakadamayam Dadati Vandeham Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Vaishnavam Shri Rupam Sagarajatam Sagana Raghunatham Vitam Tam Sajivam Parijana Krishna Chaitanya Deva Sri Radha Krsna Padam Sagana Lalita Sri Hey Krishna Karna Sindhu Deenabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Radha Kanta Namaste Sapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radha Vrindavani Anusate Devi Namami Haripriye Vanchakalpatarupyascha Kripa Sindhubhya eva cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Vedanta Swamini Namine. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatadeshitarini. Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu
Nityananda Sri Advaita
Gadadhara
Gadadhara
Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Please repeat after me. Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda.
Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda.
Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda.
Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda.
Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda.
Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda.
Please repeat after me. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
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 Mukam karoti vachalam bangam langayate girim yatprapadam vande Shri Gurum Dinatarinam Paramananda Madhavam Shri Chaitanya Eeswaram. Thank you so much for joining today's session. Can anyone quickly revise what we have discussed yesterday? Can anyone please summarize what we have discussed yesterday? An acronym. What is our yesterday acronym? Yes, Srinidhi Mataji.
Head, Prabhuji.
Head. I told you head is very important for our body. What H stands for?
Hearing. E for
H stands for
everywhere and
hearing. E for
everywhere
everywhere.
and
Yes, very good.
A for
Your voice is little low, Mataji.
A for accept and reject, and D for demigods.
A for accept and reject. D for demigods, Devi Devatas. We elaborately discussed about these things in yesterday's session. I'll quickly try to summarize what we have discussed yesterday, and we'll go to the 8th chapter. This is very important chapter, and every chapter in Bhagavad Gita is very important. But those who are interested in devotional services, those who want to increase their faith to progress further, then they definitely need to focus more on these chapters. Okay, yesterday we discussed like difference between false ego and true ego with an example of Ravana and Hanuman. Ravana represent false ego and Hanuman represent true ego. Okay, we need to transform our lust to love so that we can achieve supreme personality of Godhead. And Krishna said, I created this, everything, whatever you're saying is created by me and it is destroyed by me only. But atheistic people try to make arrangements in this life, they want to become happy. But Krishna says, Dukkhalayam Ashashvatam. Okay, Krishna himself, the person who has created this, saying that this is Dukkhalayam and Ashashvatam. Okay, we cannot remain happy. And who is our ultimate father? Krishna, Supreme Personality of Godhead. The reason is he is the creator of everything. Generally, the person who has given birth to us, we are treating them as mother and father. Person who's created us, like soul and everything which is there in the material world and spiritual world, created by Krishna, is the ultimate father. Okay, Lord creates many, many universes. And inside the universe, Krishna creates everything for us to enjoy. Okay, and Krishna enters into each planet by his energy and he stays there as an orbit. And we discussed about an example of 15.13 Bhagavad Gita Sloka. And we have taken example of planetary system. Okay, we know that 9 planets are there. Have you ever seen that these planets clashing each other? Especially Pluto, last planet moves between 7 and 8. Again, it will reach to the 9. Okay, we never heard that this planet is getting crashed. The reason is Supreme Personality of God it created. There will not be any flaw. They never cross and dash each other, and everything is maintained by him. Krishna is the source of all beauty and opulence. And we discussed in one planetary system, like in one universe, 14 planetary system are there. With an example, we saw that. And this is coming from the Garbhodakshaya Vishnu. One Brahma is creating this 14 planetary system. And we are trying to be happy at here. And I told you example of, before coming to Krishna consciousness, we know only 2 things. One is Swarga and Naraka. If you do good credits, you will go to Swarga. If you do bad credits, you will load coming down and you will take body. With that, we will suffer. And Bhuloka is in middle planet. And above us are like we discussed Borloka, Swargoloka, Mahaloka, Janaloka, Tapoloka, and Satyaloka. And below, Atala, Vittala, Sutala, Talatala, Mahatala, Rasatala, Patala. These lower planetary systems are there. And Krishna is saying that I created this. And from the creator, from Lord Brahma, this one universe is created. And Krishna is saying that like this, see some of seeds, if you take in a gunny bag, if you throw in a home, it is very difficult to count. That many material worlds are there. And Krishna is saying this is only 1/4 of my energy and 3/4 is remaining. And generally we discuss that if you have any problem, we'll go to Devi Devatas. Okay. General Devi Devatas will go to Kshirodakshaya Vishnu and he will pray. Then they, by their prayers, he will incarnate. We take an example of Prahlad Maharaj. Okay, Prahlad, just to save Prahlad Maharaj, Krishna has taken incarnation of Lord Narsingadev and he appeared and killed him. These things we have discussed it. And not only that, we discussed if you go to Devi Devatas, that gives you temporary happiness. These things also we discussed it. And Krishna is a seed giving father. Okay, Tam Bijam Pradam Pita. This also we discussed. And we have discussed with an example of Newton's law. Generally, for Newton's, we avoided him by knowing the earth gravitational force. But before that also, that earth gravitational force is there. Okay, what we mean to say is we should appreciate the creator who has created this. Okay, and jivas, generally we need to surrender. If you don't surrender, what will happen? Krishna beautifully explained that if you want to cross this material world, then you have to surrender to Supreme Personality of Godhead. Otherwise, you cannot elevate. We have taken an example of dog. If you go to your friend's home, then if dog is chasing you, we have three options. One is chase away from this, means run away from the place. Second is try to attack that and try to attack the dog, or else surrender to the your friend. Okay, you call your friend name, and automatically God will be in control. All other, okay, maybe may work, but it is very difficult. But if you surrender to your friend, it will be easy job. Similarly, if you surrender to Krishna, then our job will be easy. Okay, with an acronym, head, we discussed it. Okay, Krishna is everywhere, and Krishna, I'm sorry, head means hearing, and Krishna is everywhere. We should have a eyes to see Supreme Personality of Godhead, and is the essence of everything. And with this knowledge, Arjuna asked beautiful question. Then everyone will surrender to you. And Krishna said, no, everyone will not surrender to me. Only 4 people will surrender to me. Okay, and 4 people don't surrender to me also. These things Krishna discussed, and we discussed about like Devi Devatas. If you are surrendered to, what will happen to us? In this chapter also, we are going to discuss elaborately about important sessions, important topic that we are going to discuss. If you can, okay, apply one sloka, that sloka that we are going to discuss in today's session. Many people, they applied it, they got success. But only thing, you have to apply that sloka. If you can do it at the end of the life, then your life is successful. What is that sloka? Let's go to the slides and we will discuss one by one. And as I told you, this is very important session. Every day I'll say that this is important session. The reason is every chapter is important in Bhagavad Gita, especially Srila Prabhupada says that if you can apply one sloka, okay, in your life, then your life becomes successful. That sloka that we are going to discuss in today's session. Let's go to the slides, and without further delay, we'll start our today's session. Okay, and this is today's session 8. For you is chapter 8, attaining the Supreme. Okay, if you want to attain Supreme, then you have to go through this chapter. Back to the next slide. Generally, we'll dedicate this to His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada, founder actually of iskcon, International Society for Krishna Consciousness. Okay, as I mentioned you, today is very important topic, that is, okay, can anyone read? Please raise your hand and try to contribute. Yes, Kaundinya Mataji, thank you so much for joining today's session. Please go ahead. Hare Krishna. Kaundinya Mataji, please go ahead.
Am I audible, Prabhuji?
Yes, Mataji, very clear. Go ahead.
Yeah. Doubts 8.1 to 8.4, exam, death 8.5 to 8.8, attaining supreme 8.9 to 8.22, devotion 8.23 to 8.28.
Okay, can you spell all the things at one place, Mataji, like this? So what is our today's acronym?
Doubts, exam, attaining the supreme, and devotion, Prabhuji.
Okay, actually, if you can read like this, what is this?
Dead. D-E-A-D, dead.
D-A-D, dead. If you can apply this, then our life becomes successful. What is this dead talking about? First thing is doubt. We'll go to the slides and we'll discuss these doubts. Actually, at the beginning of this chapter, Arjuna asked beautiful questions to Krishna, because after hearing everything from Krishna about these devotional services, then he has these doubts. Okay, as I told you, generally we have to submissively inquire from gurus. We discuss one sloka. Tadviddi pranipatena pariprashnena sevaya padikshanti te jnanam jnaninam tattvadarsinam. Okay, a right student will ask right doubt at right time. Okay, does not mean that I want to show off myself as a right student. I will ask all doubts. It should not be in that mode. If you have doubt, genuine doubt, you have to ask at right point so that we can get maximum information. Arjuna is the one. He's a very good student. That there is at right time he asks wonderful questions. That we are going to get this wonderful information for Supreme Personality of Godhead. I request any other devotee, please raise your hand and try to contribute by reading this slide. Mogdalia Mataji got the chance. Yes, Nitish Chandra. Yes, Mataji or Prabhuji, please.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji,
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Go ahead.
8.1 to 8.4. Arjuna's questions. What is Brahman? Second question is what is Adhyatma? Third question is what is Karma? Fourth question is what is Adi Bhuta? Fifth question is what is Adi Daiva? Sixth question is who is Adi Yajna? Seventh question is where whoever he is, does he preside? Eighth question is how can those engaged in devotional service know Krishna at the time of death? Thank you.
Okay, these questions asked by Krishna. Many times we may also have the same doubt. Okay, who is Brahman? What is Brahman? What is Adhyatma? These things we are going to discuss it with our next slide. Can anyone read this? We'll give chance to other devotees. I request all the devotees, please try to contribute by raising your hands. Yes, Swapna Mataji, go ahead.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Brahman, the indestructible living entity. Adhyatma, the living entity's nature, which is to serve. Karma, the reactions that force the living entity to take a material body in this world. Adhibhuta, the ever-changing material nature, it is created, maintained, and then destroyed.
Okay, Krishna is giving these answers. One by one, we will discuss elaborately about this thing because it is very important. Disturbance from side. Is my voice is clear? Can anyone confirm?
Yes, Prabhuji, now it's clear.
Okay. Thank you so much. Actually, Krishna is talking about dead. Okay, first D stands for doubts. Doubts of Arjuna. He raised many beautiful doubts like, okay, who is Brahman? Okay, and we'll discuss about Brahman. Actually, Brahman is nothing but, okay, he is indestructible and eternal living entity is called Brahman. For example, we soul. Okay, we discussed in second chapter, Nainam Chindanti Shastrani, Nainam Dahati Pavakaha, Chainam Naklidayanti Apo, Shoshayati Marutaha. Means soul cannot be cut into pieces. Soul cannot be like dried with anything. Nothing can touch to the soul. Okay, Krishna is talking. Who is Brahman? Means the Brahman is a indestructible and eternally existing living entity is called Brahman. And you may ask, then who is Supreme Personality of Godhead? He is Param Brahman. He is called Parabrahman. Okay, we are Atma, but Krishna is Paramatma. Okay, Arjuna said it later. He said about this sloka also, Parabrahma, Paramdhama, like that. He will like express his feeling towards Supreme Personality of Godhead, not express his feeling, but he says fact. Yes, you are Param Brahma. Okay, this is called Brahman. And coming back to what is karma, we will discuss about this karma topic. Actually, karma, Jiva tried to lord it over in this material nature. Like he wants to eat, drink, like he wants to do nasty things. Then based on our karma, Lord will sanction. Generally, Indian, especially Indian, knows this philosophy very nicely compared to any other persons all over the world. I'll give you a simple example. Definitely, you may like it. I'm thinking that you will like it. For example, okay, farmer, he plays some crop. It is about to come. At the time, if rain comes, heavy rain comes, what he will say?
Karma Babu.
This is my karma. Like that.
Karma.
Okay, I'll give you another example. I told you you'll appreciate this, not that you'll appreciate this. For example, if there is a power failure, in your home. Okay, you went outside just to check whether neighbor is having powers or not. If okay, at your house only if there is no power and everyone is having power, then you'll more upset. Am I right?
Correct. Yes,
Prabhuji. You will go upset and you will see what happened to me. Okay, what happened? Everyone is having power. Your problem is not having power in your house. Your problem is everyone is having power is not there. If no one is having, I'll be happy.
That's true.
But everyone is having the power supply, but I'm not having it. We'll be more unhappy when we don't have power. Compared to that, we will be more unhappy because others having the power supply, and we will say, "Arey, what happened to my karma?" Like that, we will criticize ourselves. Just to make a little fun, I use this example so that you can understand it very easily. Actually, karma is whatever actions that you perform today. Okay, your results you are going to take it. For example, many persons, they may think that, unnecessarily they waste their life just drinking whatever they wish they will drink, smoke, they eat unnecessary things. Then, based on the karma, in next life, God will sanction a pig body. If you see pig, it will not raise up also. You will not see who is walking on the road. Pig will look at down only. You will see only what are the eatables there for me. Just go and eat. This is a pig intention. If you act like this, then Krishna will sanction this type of body only to us. Okay, it may look surprising for you, but if you are forcibly indulged in any sinful activities like sex and other things, then you are going to get a dog body. Okay, you may ask me, Prabhu, how can you say that? Okay, you're talking about these things. For example, I'll ask to any Matajis. Okay, don't take in a wrong way. But if any boy is looking at you with some lusty desires, what you will call to him?
Kutta.
Are you man or dog? Am I right? Why you
Yeah.
using this particular word, dog? Because you know about these things, but internally these things are there, but it will come outside. Okay, if a person eats, okay, without any proper etiquettes, if he started eating it, you will say, are you man or pig? Am I right?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes,
Yes,
Prabhuji.
Prabhuji.
Coming. Okay, you know about these things. Okay, that's the reason we are using this one. Okay, in this way, okay, when we try to lord over this material nature, then we are forced to get material body based on our consciousness, our habits, present habits and character, and these things will be stored in the mind. Okay, and it will give you particular type of body. I'll give you a simple example. You may understand it very easily. For example, when you take radio, okay, when you connect to antenna and your power supply it, after that, when you're tuning it, okay, according to the tune, according to the frequency, you're going to get the channel. Am I right or wrong? Okay.
Right, Prabhuji.
If I rotate like this, will I get any proper channel for me?
No.
No, Prabhuji. It is
This
a slow
radio waves and frequency, everything is there, but when you're tuning according to that, you will get it. Similarly, this body, your soul is like that. According to your tuning, according to your desires, God will sanction that body to you. There are 84 lakh species are there. Based on that, God will sanction to you. Okay, and so that we can easily understand with this example. Okay, and based on this, they may get the pig body, they may get the dog body. Somebody in spiritual consciousness, then he started serving Supreme Personality of Godhead, like Hanuman. He is definitely going to get a spiritual body. Our karma means, okay, we are designed for various body. Okay, sometimes we may get Devata body also. Sometimes we may get Gandharva body, Kinnara, okay, animals like bird, like anything, you may get it based on your karmic balance. And coming, but this is about karma part. And coming to Adi Bhuta, Arjuna asks one more question as Adi Bhuta. What is Adi Bhuta means? Okay, any living body undergoes 6 changes is called Adibhuta. We can call it as Adibhuta. Okay, generally example is, for example, when you take in birth, okay, we'll grow, okay, we'll get diseases, old age, it will dwindle, and after that we will die. This type of transformation will occur in a body. Have you ever seen that this transformation happens to any dead body?
No, Prabhuji.
Dead body, only one thing, it undergo
Decomposition.
decompose. That's okay. Man and okay, like example, human being can produce a child. Have you ever seen machines, 2 machines joined together and producing another machine?
No, Prabhuji.
No. Okay, 2 Benz cars, you purchased it, you kept together and you named him. Okay, this is male and this is female. Can they produce another Benz car?
No,
No.
Prabhuji.
Okay, this is about Adibhuta. Okay, this is about Adibhuta. Coming to Adidaiva. What is Adidaiva? Okay, actually the persons in this also 2 categories are there. Persons who are practicing this yoga, Adidaiva. Daiva means Supreme Personality of Godhead, but they're meditating on some Virat Rupa of Krishna. Okay, if you see some Virat Rupa of Krishna, there will be hundreds and thousands of heads, hundreds and thousands of hands on his body. All Devi Devatas will be there. Like that, they worship on this form. This is nothing but Adi Daiva. And who is Adi Yajna? Krishna, Arjuna asks one more question. Who is Adi Yajna? Okay, Adi Yajna is nothing but, okay, if you are meditating on super soul, nothing but Krishna, then it's called Adi Yajna. And who is Yajna Purusha? Krishna says, myself, I myself is a Yajna Purusha. Krishna has started giving all the answers. In D, he cleared all the doubts. And coming back to DEAD, our next topic is about E.
Prabhuji,
E stands for?
can repeat all these things, Prabhuji?
Okay, I'll share the slide so that you can easily understand it.
Okay.
I'll try to share the slide. I explained you already. We have studied this. Okay, Brahman is the indestructible living entity is called Brahma. Okay, Adhyatma means the living entity nature, which is to serve, but we don't serve. What will happen if you don't serve? We have taken example of karma. Based on karma, reactions we will get. The reaction that force the living entity to take a material body in this world is called karma. And Adibhuta is ever-changing material nature. It is created and maintained, then destroyed. It's called Adibhuta. There's nothing but supreme. And coming back to Adi Daiva means Adi Devata. You presides over all demigods and their planets, the universal form of the Lord. As I mentioned, Sarva Loka Maheshwara. Adi Yajna means nothing but Krishna as a super soul, the Lord of all sacrifices. Okay, Krishna says this sloka also, Bhaktaram Yajnatapasam Sarva Loka Maheshwaram Sarudam Sarva Bhutana Nyatma Mam Shanti Mrichati. We discussed this peace formula in our 5th chapter. Hope everyone remembered this. And he is situated within everyone adds Ishvara Sarva Bhutana. Okay, and coming back to our second exam, means exam, DEAD. E stands for death, exam, that is nothing but exam. What is this exam? Can anyone read? Please raise your hand and try to conclude. Yes, Harshini Mataji, go ahead.
Harekrishna Prabhuji, Ganga Pranam. Exam, death 8.5 to 8.8. Arjuna's 8th question, the main subject matter. How can one attain the spiritual destination at the time of death? Hare Krishna.
Okay. Not only this, Arjuna asked one beautiful question. That is, how can one attain supreme destination? Okay, how we can attain the supreme destination? Can anyone guess? Let's say this is called heart of dying. Generally, many people talk about heart of living, but we should know heart of dying also. Krishna talks for the first time. What is this heart of dying? Can anyone guess? Actually, death is a mystery.
Karmas and
Okay. Actually, death is a mystery. We may understand many things like childhood to old age, like engage to old age to disease. I'll accept this, but then death is a mystery for me. I don't accept what will happen to me after death. These questions are there for everyone. Am I right?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay. What will happen to a person who quits his body? Okay. What is his destination? Okay. Krishna is talking about this in 8.5 sloka. This is the first sloka that we are going to discuss in today's session. Okay. I'll request all the devotees, please read after me. Okay. Line by line, I will recite. You please recite after me. Okay. Antakale cha mameva.
Antakale cha mameva.
Smaran muktva kalevaram.
Smaran muktva kalevaram.
Ye prayati samadbhavam.
Ye prayati samadbhavam.
Yati nashta atra samsaya.
Yati nashta samsaya.
Thank you so much for reading this sloka. Happy to see you, Tapan Prabhu. I'm like I could not see you for 1-2 days. Can you read this translation, Prabhu? Tapan Prabhu.
Me, Prabhu?
Tapan.
Sure. And whoever at the end of his life quits his body, remembering me alone, at once attains my nature. Of this, there is no doubt.
Okay. Krishna is talking about, okay, one and over at the end of his life, quit his body, remembering me alone, not other things. At once, okay, my nature. At once attains my nature. Of this, there is no doubt. Krishna is saying there is no doubt. Why there is no doubt for this? These things we will try to discuss for another 5 minutes. This is very important sloka. You'll enjoy it. If you can understand this, as I told you, your life is successful. This is a sloka I'm talking about. Okay. Actually, frankly speaking, we call it as like life is a preparation and death is an examination. Whatever you prepared, okay, during the time, okay, at the end of the examination, that result you're going to get. Same thing will happen at here. Krishna is saying, whatever the state of mind, he is having at the time of leaving his body, then definitely if he remembers Krishna, then he is going to get a, he is going to liberate himself, he go back home, back to Godhead. Okay, one lesson is clear. If you can able to remember God, then you'll go back home, back to Godhead. This is confirmed. But are we remembering it? You may say it's very easy, Prabhu. Okay, at the deathbed, I'll call Krishna, Krishna, then my life will be successful. Okay, it's not so easy. Generally, if someone comes and, okay, or else when you're walking, if some thorn, okay, touched your feet, will you be happy? Calling Krishna, I'm happy. Like that, will you call?
No,
What you will call
Prabhu.
at that time?
Amma.
Okay? The person who is in, frankly speaking, the person who is in Sattva-guna, they will call Amma. Okay? Person who is in passion, they may call like, shit, what happened? Like that he will call. And the person who is in Tamoguna, he will scold also. He use some bad word also. Okay? This states that what consciousness is. But person who is in Shuddha Sattva, he will call Krishna, Krishna, Rama. He will use these words. This habit you have to make it. This is not so easy. As I told you, this is not so easy. I'll tell you one story, and after that we will like take so many examples about this. And as I mentioned, it is very important topic. We'll spend 5 minutes at here. Actually, one lesson is clear for us. If we can able to remember God, that is our main destination. Actually, one person, I'd like to share about this story. Many of you may heard, but I request you to please listen very attentively. One person named called Ajamilla. Okay, he's a very pious person. Very pious person. He started practicing spirituality from young age itself. He is like a gentleman. You name, okay, you do this activity, he used to do it. He was such a person. But after when he got engaged, his parents made him to marry to a nice chaste girl. He got married. And whatever parents used to say, whatever Shastras used to say, he used to perform. And after one day, his father told him to bring some yajna related items. Okay, at that time there was no source. He has to go to forest, he has to walk to forest, and he has to bring back the things. One day when he was walking in that forest, okay, he observed some sound. Okay, different sound, he noticed it. And he saw what is happening. Let me go and see. Like that, with inquisitiveness, he went and saw the scene. Actually, the one low caste man, okay, embracing a low caste woman. Okay, they are uniting together, and he saw that incidents. And he came back. Actually, as I told you, till the time he was very pious. But what happened to him is he is contemplating. Actually, there is a sloka, we discussed it. Dayato vishayan pumsa sangaste shupajayate sangas sanjayate kama kama krodo vijayate. When you're contemplating about bad things, the bad thought will come to you. And he was thinking continuously about that incidents. What I saw. He was contemplating these things. And he could not control. He thought, let me go and enjoy with her. And actually, she is a prostitute. He is a Brahmana. He went and started uniting with her. And at the time, what she told is, if you want to unite with me, you have to do one thing, you have to drink liquor. And he started drinking liquor. And after that, he started uniting with her. And he could not stay even one day without uniting her. And his parents warned him, why are you doing like this? He chased away his parents, chased like his chased wife also. And he was living with her in his home. And with her, he has given a birth to almost many children. And luckily, because of his pious credits, we discussed it. Okay. Hare Krishna. Someone logged in from other device. Coming back to our topic, actually, knowing the unknowingly, he has given one same name, son name as Narayan. Okay, he was very old and he has given birth to many children. From Brahmana position, he has degraded in such a level that he started doing some robbery also. Okay, he degraded and he's spending his time. And at the deathbed, when he's about to leave his body, he got very much addicted to his son. Okay, youngest son named called Narayana. Actually, that Narayan name also mysteriously got that name. I'll tell you on some other day this story. If you ask me, I'll definitely share with you. And his name is Narayana. And he was so attached to that person, he started calling Narayana, 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 whatever he need, Narayana bring, Narayana this, Narayana that. When he is about to leave his body, at the time, okay, actually, when you are leaving body, it's not joke. Okay, you may think that, Prabhu, I can remember Krishna, I can call Narayana, like that you may say, but it's very difficult. Okay, one time, when I was going on bike, okay, the honeybee bited me. As if I thought that someone shooted me like that. I thought it was paining heavily. I told my friend it was paining heavily. He told me, have you experienced a scorpio bite? I said, no. He said, it is 1,000 times more than this. I thought, oh my God, like that I thought. And I heard at somewhere that if 4,000 Scorpios bite at same spot, that much pain will be there when you are leaving the body. Okay, during that time, okay, he was perplexed and it was blinking black. Okay, just to save from that situation, unknowingly started calling Narayana, 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 and he left his body. He left his body. And at that time, Yamadutas came and Vishnudutas both came. And Yamadutas are asking Vishnudutta, why you are coming? And Vishnudutta is asking, why you are coming? Okay, Antikalecha Narayana means Antikalecha Mameva. He chanted my name. You don't know when any person chanted Krishna name, then he will be saved. Why you came? You tell me. He said, actually, he did not call Narayana. He called his son Narayana. He said, actually, you go and ask Yamadharmaraj about separate class about this. He will explain you. Now you leave him and go away from this place. And he was watching, as a soul, he was watching this incident and he was terrified. The person who came as Yamadutta are looking so dangerous. He was very afraid. If they take me, what type of punishment I will get? Like that, he was thinking. And because of, as I told you, pious credit, there is a sloka also. Okay, neha vikramanasosti pratyavayuna vidyate swalpamapi yasya dharmasya trayato mahato vayat. In second chapter itself, we learned it. Krishna said, if you do little bhakti also, I will save you from greatest danger. Krishna sent this Narayana Dutta. Okay, and they are given second chance. Second chance. And after that, immediately when he came to consciousness, okay, he left everything. Okay, he left the prostitute and he left family members and everything. He went to Badrika Ashramam. He started performing. He started chanting Hare Krishna Mantra. Daily he used to go to Ganges, take bath, and he used to perform. Daily he used to read Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavatam. And at the end of his life, when he's about to leave the body, again Narayana Dutas came and given a liberation. Okay, that does not mean that, okay, you chanted the name unknowingly, God save you. God will definitely save you, but he will give you next chance. We don't know. This is our first chance, or second chance, third chance. How many chances we have taken, we don't know. But death is a preparation. Okay, this life is a preparation. Death is an examination. We don't know at what time this examination will come. We need to be very careful. Right now, I'll try to show that photograph to you, picture to you. Okay, hope everyone can see this picture?
Yes, Prabhu.
Left side is the person, okay, whose name is Ajamilla. When he's about to take by the Yamadutas, Narayana Dutas came and saved him from a Yamapashas. And after practicing spirituality at the right side picture, for a long time in Badrika Ashramam, same Narayana Dutas came with an aeroplane and he saved him. Actually, one time it has so happened, after listening this class, okay, one of the Prabhuji asked, okay, who is your role model? Tell me. Then he said, my role model is Ajamilla. He said, why? Why Ajamilla? He said, Maja bhi kara aur Bhagat Dham bhi gaya. Means he said he enjoyed his life and he went back home, back to God and dogs. Actually, we don't know that this type of chances we will get it or not. We should not take chance. Okay, and Krishna is saying that. And one person, Srila Prabhupada, when he narrated, Srila Prabhupada narrated these two foreigners. He said, okay, this is very easy job for me. I'll enjoy whatever way I want to enjoy. I will enjoy. But at the end of the life, when doctor says to me, okay, your life, your time has come, then at that time I'll take revolver and I will trigger it like, oh, Narayana, Narayana, like that I'll trigger and I will die. Then I will go back home, back to God. Okay, don't think that Krishna, like you cannot cheat Krishna because he himself is the biggest cheater. Okay, he is being said Makan Chor. He is a Makan Chor. Okay, many names are there for Krishna. We cannot cheat Krishna. We can cheat a normal person, but we cannot cheat a biggest cheater. He is Krishna. Okay, in a funny way, I'm using this word, but Krishna is a so merciful person, merciful God. And actually, if Krishna, when you are doing cheating for Krishna, okay, at one momentary second, if you make him to leave, what will happen to that condition? As I told you, so much pain will be there. Whatever consciousness that you are, you will start shouting these names. Then with that names, you may go to the hellish planets also. We need to be very careful. We need to see the past life of Ajamilla also. In his past life, he has done 99% bhakti. In this life, only has to complete 1% bhakti. That's the reason. Okay, as I told you, Neha Vikramana Sosti, Neha Vikramana Sosti, Pratyavayu Nidyate, Salpamapi Asya Dharmasya Tarayatum Autobayat. Okay, whatever bhakti, whatever classes that you are attending it, definitely it will save you from greatest danger. It will save you, not that it will liberate you. It will save you from the greatest danger. After that saving, you should make your choice whether to go in a right path or wrong path. Many times it may happen with us also. You may done one mistake. Okay, you contemplate it. Arey, why I have done this mistake? Okay, if I get chance, I don't repeat this mistake. You will think, but even though you'll keep on repeating the same mistake. Am I right or wrong? We may take
Yes,
it.
Prabhuji. Yes,
Yes,
Prabhuji.
Prabhuji.
Granted. Okay, first time nothing happened, second time nothing happened. When it happened, that time you should know the pain, what type of pain that you're going to take place in that life. Okay, another example, like this, many examples are there in Gajendra Moksha, especially Acharya takes the name of Draupadi Mata. Actually, there is no difference between Harinam and like Krishna himself. Okay, the Naam is also Krishna only. Okay, when Draupadi tried to disrobe in a assembly, no one is ready to save in his own husbands, Kuru dynasty, many exalted person, everyone was there. No one is saving him. At the time, she like, okay, surrender himself to Krishna and started calling, hey Krishna, hey Madhava, hey Dwarakadisha, like that. She started calling intensely. Okay, that's the reason. Generally, when we are chanting this Hare Krishna mantra, some of the devotee ask me, Prabhu, why we have to raise our hands? When we have to raise our hands as if there is no surrender for me, Krishna, please liberate me. Okay, we don't know. At one point, Krishna will pick up our hand, he will take us back to God. That's the reason we have to lift our hand. And we should not fold our hand like this. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, should not fold our hands. We should raise our hands and we have to intensely take the help. For example, if you are in water, okay, drowning down, okay, can you say, Are, why should I raise and I will keep quiet and like this and ask someone, please come and save me, please come and save me. You will say like this, or by raising your hand?
No, not possible. You will have to raise the hand.
Present. Okay, intensely Draupadi Mataji prayed. Okay, even though actually this incident happened in Hastinapur, from Hastinapur to Dwarka, lot of distance is there. We all of us went to Dwarka Yatra also, okay, a few months back. Okay, in that Dwarka Yatra, from Mumbai itself, it took almost 14 hours for us to, 14 or 16, 17 hours us to reach to Dwarka. Okay, you can imagine that. I'm giving you this example so that you can estimate the distance, what Krishna has covered. Immediately, Satyabhama was about to serve Krishna in a golden plate, nice palatable dishes. Okay, Krishna said, immediately I have to go. He said, what happened? What happened? My devotee is in greatest danger. Let me go and save. And he came and he has given unlimited sari. If you intensely surrender to Krishna, definitely will come and help us. Many people may not come and help us, but Krishna definitely he will come and help us. Okay, like this, many examples are there. And after that, what will happen? Okay, what type of body we will get us when we don't do 100% bhakti? If you don't remember God, then this question asked by Arjuna. This question also answered by Krishna in 6th sloka. Whatever state of being one remembers when he quits his body, O son of Kunti, that state he will remain attained without fail. Okay, means whatever consciousness that we get in our life, same will be rewarded by Krishna. If you practice now regularly, okay, that I will remember Krishna, and definitely you will remember Krishna. Okay, as I given you example, when you met with an accident with some thorns touching to your feet or has enter into your feet or some area, we'll call Amma, because our consciousness is more on our mother parently affections. Sometimes we may scold also. It depends on our consciousness. If depends on what you desire. It depends on what you desire and what you deserve also. Okay, some persons may say that, Prabhu, you may started praying to Krishna. Krishna, I want to take birth in a rich family. But your desires are lusty, like a dog. Then God will sanction you. Okay, you take birth in a rich family as a dog. We see many rich persons whom dog is there. In street also dog is there. This is the difference. Okay, you may think that, okay, I can cheat Krishna. As I told you, we cannot cheat Krishna. One person started praying to Krishna. Krishna, I want such a life. Okay, I should sit simply. I don't want to do any work. Okay, the person who should come to me and they should perform their work, and while they're going, they should hand over some money to me and they should. Krishna saw the karma and said, okay, beta, you'll get same thing based on your karma. He has become a person near, okay, he got a seat near Sulabh complex, means near toilets. Generally, we'll see toilets. Okay, they will come, they will do their work. And while going, they will give some money to him and they. Okay, this type of body we will get it. Okay, if you don't practice nicely, we cannot cheat Krishna. Okay, it depends on, as I mentioned you, what you desire and what you deserve also. Accordingly, you will get. Okay, many people, okay, without, as I Krishna told in previous chapters also, we have to eat moderately. We should not eat more, we should not eat less. If you started eating more, then you will become a, you'll get a big body. If you sleep more continuously, okay, Krishna sanction, okay, you want to sleep more. Some person says that, okay, if anyone gives me all day, I'll sleep continuously throughout the day. They will say that if I get 5 days all day, 6 days all day, I'll sleep. Okay, polar bear body, okay, suits for that. They will sleep for 6 months. Okay, go and take that body. If you are envious, you're going to get a snake body. Like if you are exposing, like many senior actors without proper knowledge, they expose their body. Okay, they will get a body as tree. Okay, tree does not wear any clothes. Like that, they will get a body. They expose. Okay, everyone will come and enjoy the fruits of that, and they will go away from that place. That type of body, God will reward it. We need to ask very carefully. Okay, like this, there are many stories. Okay, as we don't have good time for us to discuss many things. As I told you, like generally in Gita Sadhaka, next level, okay, some of our devotees are joining from there also. 2-3 devotees are joined from there. For one sloka, we will discuss for 1 hour. You can imagine the depth of the subject. Okay, you relish it also. You don't feel bored also. And this is the importance of Krishna Bhakti. Okay, you will enjoy it. In coming days, we are going to discuss many important things. What two devotees will do. Actually, if you look at the materialistic person, especially, I'm sorry for that, using these words, the persons who are very addicted to TV channels, okay, like the serials and other things. If you leave two Matajis or Prabhuji, they will morning to evening they talk about that serial. But it is not the case with the devotees. They will talk about Krishna only because they know the importance of this life. This life is a preparation. It is an examination. At any time it may come. We need to be ready and we have to focus. We should not think that, okay, I don't know when this death will come. Let me enjoy it. Many people say. Can you say that? Okay, death will not come to me as we discuss this sloka. Okay, anta kalecha mameva smaran mukta kalaivaram ya prayate samadbhavam yati nashta atra samsaya. Okay, and exam. Anyone knows the exam schedule? Can anyone read this by raising your hand?
Life is a preparation, death is examination, but there is no schedule announced for this exam. It comes as a surprise test, unannounced surprise test.
Surprise test. Actually, I'll tell you my own sharings with me. When I'm in office, I got a call. Actually, he's one of my close friend. He's a best friend, I can say. Actually, I called a call. I spent some time, nice time with him regularly. Suddenly, I got a call. He left his body. I was surprised. What happened? With current shock, he died. In the similar way, in office, one person went for a surgery. It's a normal surgery. A big surgery was successful, and after the small surgery, it was no more. In Corona time, also we know that any time death may come, we need to be very alert. Okay, we should not think that a lot of time is there for me. Okay, at 70 years I may die. Does all people are dying at 60, 70 years age?
No.
No, Prabhuji.
No.
Recently, I come to know one of my colleague, okay, is Babi, I think, has given birth to a child. Okay, within few days he left his body. We don't know when our death will come. We should not think that lot of time is there for me. Okay, no, we don't have much time. You ask Sukadeva Goswami. Okay, Sukadeva Goswami within 7 days he could liberate his body. We don't know. At least Sukadeva Goswami knows that in 7 days he is going to leave his body. Sorry, Parishit Maharaj. Sorry, extremely sorry. Parishit Maharaj knows that he is going to leave his body at 7th day. We don't know when we are going to leave this body. Actually, Acharya says that many times they will go to the bed. Many times they will go to the bed and they don't know when they will wake up at all. We should thank when you are waking up itself. We should thank God. Yes, thank God. I wake up today and let me use this in your service. Like that, we should thank, but we are not doing it. Okay, when and how to prepare this? We have a nice slide. I request anyone, other devotee, please read it. I request all the devotees try to contribute at least by reading, at least by raising your hand. Yes, Sapan Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. When and how to prepare? When? Start now. How? Abhyasa, practice chanting. 8.7, read Bhagavad Gita, do some service. Anusmaran, always remember Krishna. 8.8. Hare Krishna.
We have to always, we don't know, okay, at least Jamila and other persons, they got second chance. We don't know whether this is second chance or not. This already chances given to us by Krishna. By this chance, like attending Bhagavad Gita, we are coming to know about this knowledge. Many people, they don't know about this knowledge also. That's the reason, when means start now itself. Okay, you may think that many devotees, they may say that, Prabhu, I got very old, I could have come to know about this knowledge, I could have prepared very nicely. At least you come to know about this knowledge now. No, you start from here. How we have to start? Abhyasa, by practicing chanting. We in for second, third day classes we discussed A, B, C, D. A for association, B for book reading, C for chanting, D for diet. Take this, okay, sattvic guna diets, then your life will be successful. Okay, Anusmaram. By this, what you will get it, you will try to remember Krishna continuously. And what will happen to the person? Okay, if we do these things, we will come to our third subject matter of the day. Okay, that is DEA. What will happen? What is A? We are going to discuss. Before that, I like to take your permission. Okay, I may like, can I extend it for 5-10 minutes more?
Yes, Prabhu.
8-10, maximum 8:15. I'll try to conclude it. Okay. And okay, how to attain? A stands for attaining the supreme. How to attain the supreme personality of order? I'll share the screen. Can anyone please read it? Please raise your hand and try to read. Yes, Shrita Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Attaining the supreme, Ashtanga Yoga 9 to 13, Bhakti Yoga 14 to 16, comparing material and spiritual words 17 to 22.
Okay, these things Krishna is talking about this. Like, if you want to attain supreme, then what you have to do? Okay, we have to go through the slides, means slokas from 9 onwards. Krishna clearly talked about 9 to 22, how you can attain me. These things we will discuss a little bit for 10-15 minutes, and we'll go to the last topic. Okay, like this, we have many stories. Okay, many people, they bring a pet dog and they will love that dog also. Okay, actually, I'm not saying we should not be affectionate to that, but we should not love it. We have to love only Krishna. We should not love the things. We should not love any other beings. Okay, then what will happen, as I mentioned you, because of that, dayato vishayan pumsa sangas teshu pajayate, means because of that you get association with that. Sangas sanjayate kama, because of that lusty desire is come, your life may spoil. We need to chant. As I told you, we have to chant this Hare Krishna mantra. It will gradually cleanse our heart. It will gradually cleanse our heart. Okay, it make us to remembrance of Krishna will come by chanting this. Okay, the name also contains a form of Krishna. As I told you, okay, Draupadi Mata intensely prayed to Krishna just by chanting his name. Then Krishna appeared and supplied unlimited sari. Okay, and Krishna, the form of Krishna and the form of Krishna is standing in the Dham. Okay, and so from the Dham also, and from the name of the Lord also, and qualities of the Lord also, pastimes of the Lord, okay, everything Krishna is present. If you listen these things, then your life will become successful. Okay, example is, if transcendentally, like observed in Krishna consciousness service, then the next body will be transcendental. Means if you practice spiritual, your next body will be spiritual only. Krishna is giving concluding words for us. Remember Krishna and do your duty. You may ask me like, Prabhu, does I leave everything and I have to perform only chanting? No, Krishna never says that. Okay, Krishna, this sloka is addressing to Arjuna and is asking Arjuna to fight. Okay, do your duty and remember Krishna. Okay, observe like in Krishna consciousness. Don't allow your consciousness to go here and there. Mold your day schedule from morning to evening in such a way that you remember Krishna always. Avoid the things, unnecessary things, okay, which will make us to forget Krishna. There is a saying also, okay, anukulyasya sankalpam pratikulyasya varjanam. Anukulyasya sankalpam means whatever are favorable things, bring it. What are the unfavorable things? Keep it aside. Recently, one Mataji asked one question, Prabhu, my friends are not good. What should I do? You have to leave their association. You have to keep it aside. My father used to say me, okay, for best friend, you spend thousands of rupees and be associated with their friend. And if bad friends are there, give some money also. Like at that time, 10 rupees was more. My father used to say me, like, give 10 rupees and leave this association. If anytime he asks you 10 rupees or 20 rupees, give it and leave that association. Means this is very dangerous. We saw the cases of Dhritarashtra and Duryodhana also. Because of bad association, they got the bad thoughts. Okay, then what we have to do? Okay, generally good things like taking Harinam. Okay, we have to increase our Krishna consciousness. Then we should not never try to lord it over. Okay, I'm not saying, like as I told you, Krishna never said Arjuna to quit war. Krishna asked to do the war. In our day-to-day life also, I told you to mold your day in such a way that you can always remember Krishna. I'll give you one Mataji example, how she remembers Krishna very nicely from morning to evening. Okay, for her key, she used to keep a key as some number. For example, if you go to hotel, they will give you a number 101, 102. She used to keep like that. She knows that by remembering that key, she thinks that this life is temporary. Okay, and if he's searching for, if she or anyone is searching for rubber, eraser, or something, pen, when pen get Hare Krishna, I got it. Like that, in your day-to-day activities also, you can add Krishna into it. That's it. Your life becomes successful. Okay, like if you slowly practice, then definitely one day you can chant this Hare Krishna mantra when you are leaving this body also. Okay, if you leave, what will happen? Then our life will come successful. Okay, without further delay, okay, if you can practice now itself, then yes.
You once again say, what does that Mataji do, Prabhuji?
Sorry, she is a devotee of iskcon.
What practice will do, Prabhuji? I didn't understood what she will do. I will also try to do it and remember.
As I told you, from morning to evening, whatever she does it. For example, if you go to brush, Krishna, I got the brush today. Like that, she adds everything. She adds Krishna into her activity. Then we can remember everything. Okay. For example, many times we'll search for the things. Okay. Morning when I'm going for office, sometimes I don't get mask. Okay. Like that. I'm not saying I'm practicing it, but I'm also trying for it. When I get mask, you should thank you, Krishna, I got it. Like that, in everything, if you can do that, then our life becomes successful. One time it has so happened to me, I was thinking a lot, and I asked my wife, where is the helmet? She said, you're wearing? No, I'm wearing the helmet and I'm asking for a helmet. This is our consciousness. I'm saying, with this consciousness, if we come out of the consciousness of material things, of Krishna consciousness, then our life becomes successful. Okay, further Krishna is saying practice. What type of practices we have? Okay, let's go to the slide and let's see. We have different practices. What is these practices? Recently we discussed about Ashtanga Yoga, different yogas practices we read it. Okay, practice of this Ashtanga Yoga practice. Okay, Sachakra Yoga, rise life air to. Okay, you can raise your life and chant Om, renounce all sense gratification, especially like the opposite sex. Okay, we should fix our mind and heart on Krishna. Okay, these are chakras. Generally, from this we have to elevate ourselves. Okay, actually, the person who is practicing this Ashtanga Yoga, we have different types of escaping ways. From soul is having different types of escaping ways. Many times, like we have different holes. Like for example, eyes are the holes, ears are the holes. Okay, nostrils, nose, like genitals, ass, like different types of holes we have. When we are leaving our body from the lower parts, then our life will be go to the hellish conditions. If we can liberate, generally yogis, Ashtanga yogi, they will close everything from here. They will leave and they can transform to any part of the world. Okay, as I mentioned, 14 planets, they can go to everywhere. They can practice it. But what will happen to them? These things also, we should discuss it. Okay, the persons who could not achieve, what will happen to them? These things also we have to learn. And Krishna is talking about, as I mentioned, from 9th chapter, Krishna is clarifying all his doubts. Okay, Krishna is saying one should remember when he's quitting the body. Arjuna asks, like, okay, what if? Okay, you're asking me to renounce, but you're asking me to fight. What will happen to my mind and intelligence? Krishna said, don't worry. You fight and remember me. During fighting also, you can remember me. That also becomes yajna. That is also meditation. Okay. When death comes, you have to fix our life here. Krishna is asking, you have to fix our life here between our eyebrows. okay, and strengthen of yoga with an undeviated mind, engage himself in remembering the Supreme Lord in full devotion, will certainly attain to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And after hearing this, it may look little difficult for us. Okay, Krishna is asking to chant, okay, fix his consciousness in between the eyebrows, you need to elevate. Okay, this yoga situation, okay, help us to detach from sensual engagements. Okay, closing the doors of senses and fixing the mind and heart on Supreme Personality of Godhead. Okay, in yoga, as I mentioned, you Ashtanga yoga, different yoga process, yama, niyama, pranayama, dharana, pratyahara. Okay, last is samadhi. We have to reach to that stage. But is it easy to reach that stage? Can anyone say?
No, Prabhuji, it's a lot of practice.
Krishna is giving alternate also. Krishna is saying, for one who always remember me with devotion, don't do any other activity. With devotion, if you can remember Krishna, Krishna is saying, I am easy to obtain. O son of Pata, because of his constant engagement in devotional services, whatever you do, that's the reason I told you at the beginning days also, okay, whatever rituals you are doing it, you do it, but add spirit to it, then it will become spiritual. Okay, generally we cook, but if you're cooking to a dearest person and you're cooking normally, the consciousness differs. Am I right or wrong?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji.
For Prabhuji is different example. For example, you're going to meet a dearest person which you like. You're going to like receive him from airport or other things. Will you send driver or you go personally?
We will go personally,
We will
Prabhuji.
go personally and we will try to take his association. Okay, similarly, Krishna is saying that devotion is very important at here. And what will happen to the yogis? Okay, you may say that, okay, Prabhu, I practice devotion. What will happen to me? This is very important sloka. This 8.15 will all of us try to recite this sloka. Okay, please recite after me. Mamupetya punarjanma.
Mamupetya punarjanma.
Dukkalayam ashashvatam. Napnuvanti mahatmanam.
Napnuvanti mahatmanam.
Tam siddham paramam gataha. Can anyone read?
After attaining me, the great souls who are yogis in devotion never return to this temporary world, which is full of miseries, because they have attained the highest perfection.
Very good. Thank you, Mataji. Actually, Krishna is saying at here two important words. The great soul. Okay, yogis in devotion. Devotion is also very important one. Never return to this temporary world, because the temporary world which is full of miseries, as I regularly mentioned, dukkhalayam ashashvatam, because they attain the highest perfection. For example, okay, I give you an offer to you. I'll give you 100 crores rupees and I'll give you big bangla. I'll give you thousands of servants to you. Okay, and whatever you wish, your family members will be with you, your fans will be with you, whatever you want, I'll supply at your doorstep. I'll take you to that place. Okay, if I take you to that place, will you come back to this place again?
No.
No, we don't want to come back. Krishna is saying, okay, when you attain me, there is everything, kalpa vrikshas are there, then we don't want to come into this material world. Krishna is saying this also. Okay, not only that, okay, from the highest planet, you may think that, okay, Prabhu, I'll do some pious credits, as you talked about karma, I'll do good karma only, okay, not bad karma, I'll elevate to higher planets. Then what will happen to that person also? Krishna has explained in a 9th sloka, immediately after this 16th sloka. Okay. I'll try to read. Abrahma bhuvanarloka punaravartuna arjuna mamupetyetu kaunteya punarjanmana vidyate. Can anyone read the translation?
From the highest planet in the material world down to the lowest, all are places of misery wherein repeated birth and death take place. But one who attains to my abode, O son of Kunti, never takes birth again.
Krishna is saying, okay, Abrahma bhuvanarloka punaravartana arjuna. You may think that, Prabhu, I do pious credits, I'll elevate like Swarga. When you go to Swarga, they will offer you garland. As I told you at the beginning, nice garland they will offer you. And after going there, you may say that, Prabhu, I will go and do bhakti. Because of this bhakti and karma only, I came here. Okay, some apsaras or many celestial persons will come and say, just now you came, no, you practice little bit later, let's enjoy this. Once you go there, we don't know how time passes. Immediately after some days, they will say, your garland color has changed, you again fall down. Like that they will say. We also notice, many times we think that, okay, let me sleep for 2 minutes, I'll get up. Does you can get up only in 2 minutes?
No, Prabhuji.
Okay, many times
No,
I'll think that
not at
I'll
all.
wake up after 5 minutes. That 5 minutes go for 2 hours.
5
Okay,
hours, Prabhuji.
5 hours.
Even
We'll say,
social media, Prabhuji.
let me watch this Facebook for 5 minutes. After that, I'll sleep. Have you ever noticed that after 5 minutes you slept?
No, Prabhuji.
Not Prabhuji.
Okay, good time passes like anything. It will pass very fastly. But bad times pass very slowly. Okay, Krishna is saying that, Krishna is giving us a hint. You may think that I can go to Swargaloka or Satyaloka, but Krishna is saying that from the highest planet to the material world down to the lowest, all the places of misery, wherein repeated birth and death is there. But one who attained my abode, O son of Kunti, never takes birth again. Then you can choose it very wisely, whether you want to go to Swargaloka or Indraloka or Chandraloka, Satyaloka, any loka, but you want to go back home, back to Godhead. If you go to Krishna abode, there is no repeated birth and death is there. You may think that, Prabhu, after Swarga, I'll enjoy for some time and I'll come back. What you will do? In Swarga also there is a problem. Okay, why there is a problem? In Indra also, many times we saw Indra also find some difficulties with the demons and he will go and surrender to the Supreme. We saw this stories, am I right or wrong?
Yes.
Indra
Yes.
Loka. Devi Devatas also, when they are getting sufferings from demons because of their time, they will go and surrender to the Vishnumurti. Okay, we have this problem, this demon is troubling us, what we should do. At the time of Hiranyakashipu, if you look at sun, not completely, just look at sun like this, sun used to go little far. Things that, I'm getting little heat, he used to go away. You can imagine the power of a demon like Hiranyakashipu. Okay, Devi Devatas used to afraid. With these things, by learning this Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam, we will come to know what is temporary and what is permanent, and we can try to make permanent arrangement. We are trying to make permanent house, permanent car, permanent job in this material world. Don't try here. Go back home. Means in spiritual world, you try these things. Okay, by human calculation. Okay, Krishna is saying in 17th sloka, by human calculation, 1,000 age taken together from the duration of Brahma's one day. Brahma one day equal to 1,000 yugas. Okay, in detail, I'll try to explain to you. Means in a short, in next classes. Okay, when we come across Prakriti and other class, I'll elaborate in deeply and I'll try to explain you. One day of Brahma consists of 1,000 yugas. One yuga consists of Satyuga, Treta Yuga, Draupadi Yuga, Kali Yuga. Kali Yuga is 432 years, double to that, triple 4 times. This is one yuga. Like that, 1,000 yugas is equal to one day of Brahma. One day of Brahma. You may think that, Prabhu, I can become Brahma. You can become Brahma, but after 100 years, again you have to leave this body. Okay, when Hiranyakashipu went and asked him, after doing severe austerities, he went and asked Brahma, I want Chiranjeeva. Brahma said, I am myself not Chiranjeeva. I cannot sanction this. Ask any alternative. He sanctioned. He sanctioned. You can imagine Brahma also. Brahma having such a nice duration also, he has to leave his body. And in night, in daytime, many yugas it will come and go. In night, all enter into him. Again, okay, after manifestation and manifestation, again we come and go. Okay, Arjuna is saying, like Arjuna, okay, again and again, okay, Brahma day arrives and it goes. Similarly, don't waste your time here, and it will come again and again. That's the reason we should not focus on this fallible things. We should focus on infallible things. The Supreme Personality of Godhead, okay, who is greater than all, is unattainable by unalloyed devotion. Means without any alloyed means mixing of something is called alloyed. Unalloyed means nothing, only pure devotion. If you can serve, definitely we can go back home, back to Godhead. Okay, and is Krishna is addressing to Arjuna, best of Bharatas. Okay, I shall now explain you the different types at which passing away from this world, the yogis, okay, does or does not come back. Who will come back, who don't come back. Okay, Krishna is talking about this in the remaining slokas also. Okay, let's go to our slide and we'll discuss about remaining also. We are almost about to the end of the session. Don't worry about it. And then what we have to do. Okay, Krishna is giving a nice example for us what we need to do. The best is actually, as I mentioned, you Ashtanga Yoga. You yourself decide that it's not so easy. Okay, before this chapter also, Krishna, dearest friend Arjuna, who could hit Matsya Yantra, which is by looking at in the water, fish eye, he tried it with his arrow. He said, Chanchalami Mana Krishna, I cannot practice. This looks impossible for me. Almost impossible for me, very difficult, I cannot practice it. Then Krishna said, you practice Bhakti Yoga. And Krishna is giving the same information at here. If you can practice this Bhakti Yoga, definitely we can reach the destination. How? We'll have a slide. Yes. Can anyone read this? Yes, Pula Mataji, go ahead.
Practice chanting, reading, seva to Lord. These are very easy to perform. Anyone from any walk of life can perform this Bhakti Yoga. There is no need for severe renunciation. One has to just follow some regulations and perform from whichever position one is. Directly engage in service of the Lord, which will automatically purify us. That is Bhakti Yoga.
We are not asking you to go to forest, okay, sit on kusha grass, deer skin, little above and low, focus. These things Krishna is not talking. So what Krishna is asking us, just chant this Hare Krishna Mantra, chanting, reading Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavatam. Whenever you get an opportunity, come to temple and do some services. Okay, anyone from any walk of life can perform this bhakti. Okay, can anyone says that Prabhu, I cannot do this? I cannot chant, I cannot read, I cannot do seva. Can anyone say this?
No, Prabhu.
No,
Okay,
Prabhuji.
focusing mind, concentration in between eyebrows, it is very difficult. But there is no need to do this severe renunciation. One has to just follow some regulations. That's it. Rules and regulations. You said, I'll wake up early in the morning. I'll try to do the kirtan katha. Okay, and I'll try to be in association with the devotees. Directly engage in the service of the Lord, which automatically purify us. There is no need to do other things also. Okay, bhakti versus other process also, we will see what will happen to bhaktas and what will happen to the other process also. Okay, we are about to end. I request you to please wait for 5 minutes. We are going to end the session. Yes, bhakta versus other process. Can anyone read by raising your hand? Yes, Srinidhi Mataji, go ahead.
Bhakti versus other process. Bhakti brings peace. Bhakti cannot be checked. Bhakti can be performed by anyone. Bhakti liberates us. Bhakti purchases Krishna. Karmi wants sense gratification. Jnani wants release from material misery, liberation, oneness with God. Yogi wants mystic siddhis. Pure devotee wants only please to what?
Want only please only Krishna. That's it. This is the difference between normal person and other person. Okay, normal persons may think that I want sense gratification. Okay, I want to merge with Lord. Okay, I want some siddhi so that I can show off. Like that, these results will be there. But pure devotee, unalloyed devotion, without any devotion, he tried to do the bhakti. Then what will happen to that person? Krishna addressed this. After that, definitely they will come back to me. And Krishna talked about one more thing also. Okay, from the different planetary system, you may think that you may go anywhere, but there is a repeated birth and death is there. But why Krishna created this place? Already discussed. Why created created this place for us? Is it for punishment or purification?
Purification.
Purification.
And giving a chance for us, just purify yourself and come back to me. Definitely, you're going to enjoy it. Then what is our punishment that we are facing it? As we discussed it, can anyone read by raising your hands? I'll give chance. Yes, Radha Sharma Mataji, go ahead.
Yeah, Hare Krishna Prabhuji. What is the punishment and who is the jail keeper? The first one is birth, the second one is death, the third one is old age, and the fourth one is disease. And the right side we are having jail keeper.
Yeah, Durga Devi is the jail keeper. These are the 4 problems that we are facing it. Any person, you take any person, like Ambani brothers, you take Bill Gates, everyone is having this problem. Can anyone say, Prabhu, I don't have this problem? Have you ever seen?
No, Prabhu.
Everyone is having this problem. Then if you want to come out of this problem, then what we have to do?
Bhakti yoga.
Bhakti. We have to practice bhakti. The persons who has not practiced bhakti, what will happen to that person also, we will see. Okay. I'm not going to read sloka. Jalajana Lakshani, like that different species are there. 84 lakh species are there. Okay, these are the numbers. If you count total together, it is 84 lakh species. Okay, based on your desires, you're going to get your body. For example, many people, okay, in foreign countries, they are interested in surfing. Like go into the water, based on the tides, they'll surf. Okay, like that, they do surfing. And Krishna sanctioned, okay, if you're desiring like this, just take fish body and try to surf. You see dolphin, they will jump here and there, like this, it will jump. And what we have to do is we have to come out of these walls. We know that this is like a jail. But if a person is binded with some ropes or chains, we can know that he is under some custody. But the problem in this material world is you don't know that you are binded in this world. You don't know it. It is very difficult to know. After attending this classes only we will come to know. Many times you may ask me, Prabhu, I don't have any bondings. Whatever I wish, I can do it. Can you go and meet Prime Minister?
No, Prabhuji.
People say, just do it. Enjoy this life, they will say. Can you go and meet Prime Minister? You cannot meet. Hitler, many people like Alexander, they rule all over the world. Okay. All doctors, there is a saying in Telugu. Okay. Crores of doctors comes together. You cannot extend your 1 minute also. You cannot extend your 1 minute also. And what is the use of these things? We need to utilize this life very carefully. Okay, we should get out of this modes of nature. Okay, actually, what are the prisons which is binding us? Okay, these are the modes of material nature. Sometimes we are in passion, sometimes in goodness, sometimes in ignorance. The problem is we don't know whether we are binded into this material world or not. That is the biggest problem. And what is the nature of spiritual world? Spiritual world is, can anyone read? Yes.
Eternal, infallible, unlimited bliss, fulfills all desire, all attractive, unmanifested, transcendental, supreme destination, a place of no return.
Look at the Gopabalas with Krishna. Okay, are they working? They are enjoying life with Krishna. Okay, eternal, infallible, unlimited bliss is there, fulfill all desires, all attractive. This type of place is there, but we are not trying to go there. But with the devotion, we can go there. This is from 8.23 to 8.28. How to attain that supreme? Actually, yogi process we have discussed it just now. I'll give a different example. And bhaktas also free of these rules, with only devotion, they can elevate it. Okay, thank you so much. And we quickly see what is there for our tomorrow session. Can anyone read? What devotees raise their hand? Today, who did not get a chance? Sundar Kumar Prabhu, can go ahead.
Namaste. One, knowledge, that is from 9.1 to 9.3. Second, inconceivable relationship, that is from 9.4 to 9.10. Third is God, non-ownership, that will be from 9.11 to 9.25. Fourth, glories of bhakti, that will be from 9.26 to 9.34. So the abbreviation is King, K-I-N.
Yes, he is the king of knowledge. Okay, there is a sloka also regarding this. I'll try to explain that. Before that, if you can stay for 2 minutes, okay, we'll chant this Hare Krishna mantra, and I'll try to narrate you one beautiful story. Definitely you'll enjoy it. Okay, first I request all the devotees, please raise your hands and chant this Hare Krishna mantra for 11 times. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Rama,
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Rama,
Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Krishna
Hare Rama,
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Rama,
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Ram, Ram,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Rama,
Hare Ram,
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Ram,
Hare
Ram, Ram.
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
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 Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Ram,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Rama,
Ram,
Rama
Ram,
Rama,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram, Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
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 Hare,
Ram, Ram.
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram, Thank you so much for joining today's session. Okay, I really like to thank the devotees, those who are regularly joining, and I like to thank the devotees who are not regularly joining but watching the recordings and joining the session. I like to thank Tapan Prabhu today. Actually, I don't know why I remembered Tapan Prabhu. I was thinking like why Tapan Prabhu did not join for a couple of days. I was thinking, but I'm very happy Tapan Prabhu you joined today. Thank you, Pawan Jadhav Prabhu, for joining today's session.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Happy to see you. Okay, I like to sorry from my side also if there are any shortcomings are there. Actually, I'm trying my best to cover the subject in time. Generally, I don't deviate from time, but as subject is very like big, I just want to cover all important points. That's the reason I'm taking little more time. Okay, and if it is okay for everyone, shall I narrate one beautiful story?
Sure, Prabhu.
Yes,
Yes,
Prabhuji.
Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu.
Okay, there is a king named called Indradumna. Okay, Indradumna is such a nice king with 1,000 petals, lotus flower daily used to offer to Lord, and such a nice prayers he used to do it. One time it has so happened because of some problem. Okay, he got cursed by Muni and he has to take an elephant life. Has to take an elephant life. And when he was in elephant life, generally elephants enjoys a lot. If you give bath also, he will take nice bath for hours together. When it come out of the bath, he will take sand again, he will pour on the body and he will enjoy that also. Enjoy the bath, he will enjoy pouring the sand on the body also. Enjoy, especially this elephants will enjoy with the opposite gender also. Like she elephant will enjoy with she elephant. He elephant will enjoy with she elephant. When this Gajendra, actually Gajendra not in material world, he is in spiritual world, means different world, not spiritual world also, but at the same time not in the Earth the planet also. He was in a higher planet than Earth. Then when he was enjoying his some leelas along with his girlfriends and wives like elephants, okay, and after some time what happened is he was such a huge person, okay, no one could catch him also. And at one time crocodile came and struck his leg, and he was thinking that crocodile, small, okay, animal, if I kick like this, it will go away from here. Like that he thought, because elephant is so powerful. But he was in a wrong place. Elephant is very strong, but in the water, crocodile is the strongest. When he entered, crocodile catch hold of him, and he tried his best. He tried all his best from many days together. He fought with that crocodile, and slowly, all family members also getting away from him. Initially, he thought that he, by his own energy, he can remove this obstacle. He was thinking that I cannot, and he surrendered to his family members. Let them help. But slowly, they also left, and he was alone. He was alone fighting with the elephant. Okay, day by day, his energy level is coming down. In the water, this crocodile energy is going up, almost at that dead end. Okay, intensely, because of his past life, good credits that he has done. Because of that past life, he started praying to Krishna, means Vishnu, Krishna, like that. He started intensely playing. At that time, okay, he asked Vishnumurti asked Garuda, okay, as fast as possible you reach the destination. Actually, Garuda, okay, fly like this, not normal Garuda. Okay, Vahana of Vishnumurti. If he flies like this, he will travel lakhs of kilometers, you can imagine. But at the time, Vishnumurti is asking, Garuda, go fast, my devotee is in difficulty, go fast. And he was thinking, is there any person who can travel more than me? Like that, he is looking at him. Sometimes we also look at the other person. If someone asks you and do the work, we'll ask you do. Like that, with that mood, he started looking at Vishnumurti. Then Vishnumurti, okay, took him on his back and he came faster than Garuda. And he was surprised. Hare, oh my Lord, I'm thinking that I'm helping him, but I don't know you're faster than me. Okay, he took on his head and he came very fast. And with the Sudarshan Chakra, cut the head of the crocodile. And at there, only one lotus flower is there. Only one lotus flower. Acharya says that this is not by chance. This is by the will of Supreme Personality of Godhead. Okay, whatever in past lives, whatever good deeds he has done, because of that, that lotus flower was there at him. Okay, because he used to offer lotus flower to the Supreme Personality of Godhead continuously. Okay, because of lotus flower, he plucked that lotus flower, he offered to Vishnumurti. From that point, he got liberation. Okay, the purpose of this story is, many times we may think that, okay, if I get difficulties, we may think that with my own energy I can overcome. We cannot overcome. We think that we may look at our family members, we think that in difficult situation they will come and help us. Okay, my father used to say me, if you want to know your real friends, then your bed will, means when you are diseased, your bed will teach you who is your real friends. Okay, if you want to see your opulence, just give one party. If you give big party, 100,000s of people will come. When you're in hospital, only 10-20 people will come. Especially during Corona time, many have experienced it also. Even family members, they are not dared to come to the person also. This is our life. Okay, we think that they will come and help us, but no one will come and help us. Only thing which will help us is ourselves. That's the reason Krishna is asking to start practice this Krishna consciousness. Never than late. Okay, if you started now also, you practice sincerely from this day onwards, definitely you're going to achieve success. And tomorrow is very important chapter. It is like essence of Bhagavad Gita, we can say. Krishna himself said in this chapter, tomorrow chapter, Rajavidya Rajaguyam Pavitram Idamuttamam Pratyakshavagamam Dharmayam Susukum Kartum Avyayam. He's saying the sloka which is said by Krishna is Rajavidya, means king of knowledge. Our tomorrow acronym is also king of knowledge. What is there in tomorrow's sessions? Let's see tomorrow. Thank you so much for being patient till 9:30. Okay, if any shortcomings are there, please kindly forgive me. And if you have any questions, you can please ask me.
Prabhuji, can you tell the story of Ajamila's last son, Narayana? How did he get that name?
How we got this? Okay. Actually, one time there is a nice sloka also. Today, Harshini Mataji mother had about this sloka. There is a sloka, Sadhu Sangha, Sarvasasrika hai, Lavamatru Sadhu Sangha, Sarvasiddhi. Means in momentary time also, if you have association with Sadhu Sangha, your life will get liberated. One time it has so happened, when Ajamila went to robbery to bring some items, at that time, okay, sadhus, during Chaturmasa, they will take shelter only in the persons who has dedicated their life to Krishna or Vishnumurti. Then they asked and started asking nearby people, is there any Brahmana home nearby so that we can have some prasadam, like that they asked. And they said, there's Ajamila. Because by birth, actually during some time he was a Brahmana. They said Ajamila. They went and they knocked the door of Ajamila. And his wife opened the door. At the time, by looking at her, she does not look like a Brahmina, but okay, everyone told that it's a Brahmina home. She entered. First time in her life, she welcomed her. And she said, how can I help you? She said. Till that time, she has done all bad activities. But because of this Sadhu Sangha, you see what will happen. Then he said, actually, we are traveling from here one place to another place. We came here to have prasadam. If you can provide us prasadam, we'll be very happy. He said, okay, I'll prepare. You please sit like that. If you prepare prasadam, and after taking that prasadam, the sadhu said, okay, you helped us a lot. We want to do some favor. What favor you want? She said, we have everything. Nothing is required. They asked, looking at small child, who is he? He said, my recently got child. What is his name? They said, actually, we are not given name to him. They said, can we give name to him? They said, okay, can we give name? They said, Narayana. They given a name as Narayana. As I mentioned you at the sloka, sadhu sangha, sarvasasake, lavamatru sadhanga sangha means for the time it takes to blink your eye, that much time also, if you had a association of a pure devotee, then your life will be successful. Because of that, and because of his past credit also, Ajamilla performed to his young age, he performed many activities, devotional activities. Because of that, and because of the sadhu sangha, his son got a name as Narayana. Because of that only he could chanted the name of Narayana. He got very much attracted to Narayana. Actually, when the sadhus went away, when his husband came, she started narrating. Actually, they thought that myself like a Brahmini, with lot of interest she was explaining to him. He was not interested. Okay, he came and offered food. No, okay, go. They gave him name Narayana. Okay, from today onwards we'll call Narayana. They started calling Narayana. Knowingly or unknowingly, every time they started calling Narayana. Actually, Narayana name is like that. This holy name is like that. Knowingly or unknowingly, if you touch fire, it will burn or not.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes,
Similarly, if you knowingly or unknowingly, if you chant this Narayana mantra, all our sins gets removed from our account. Okay? Because of that, that's the reason in olden days, we used to give children name as God's name. Nowadays, Timmy, Jimmy, like that, so many names they are giving it. But this was not our intention. We used to give names to our children because of some attachment, at least like Ajamilla, we may call Lord, but God will give chance at least for us. That's the reason we'll keep names of the child as like Narayana or Krishna, Vishnu, like that we'll keep. Hope I answered your question. Thank you so much, Prabhu, for reminding me. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Prabhu, I want to join IYS, Prabhu. How can I join?
Who is this?
Nitish Chandra, Prabhu.
Okay, you can contact me, Prabhu. You message me personally. I'll give you contact.
Okay, Prabhu. Thank you so much, Prabhu. Prabhu, in one of your slides, you showed about 4 lakh human species, Prabhu. I didn't get that, Prabhu. Humans are only one species, I think so.
Okay. Different types means, Prabhu, like is మనం అంటుంటాం కదా ప్రభు do you know Telugu, Prabhu?
Yes, Prabhu.
పొట్టి జాతి అంటుంటాం, గుర్తుంటుందా ప్రభు? Short height person.
Okay.
Like that, different categories are.
Okay, Prabhu. I understood. Okay. Thank you, Prabhu. Prabhu, I have one more doubt also, Prabhu.
Yes.
Prabhu, if we think about Lord Ram's name while we are living in this body, will we go to Lord Ram's about? Because my Ishtadeva is Lord Ram, Prabhu, that's why.
Yes. Yes, Prabhu. These things we'll discuss in our future sessions. Yes, as you said, is right.
Okay, sure, Prabhu. Thank you so much, Prabhu.
There is a nice sloka regarding this. Krishna says that we are going to learn in, if I'm not wrong, in further, like within 12 chapters, we are going to learn that.
Okay, Prabhu. Prabhu, and you will call spiritual world as back to Godhead. I never understood, Prabhu, why we will call us back to Godhead.
Because generally we after school we'll back home. Am I right?
Yes, Prabhu.
Okay, we came from there. That's the reason our home is there. That's the reason we call it as back home, back to God.
Okay.
That's our real home.
Understood, Prabhu. Thank you so much, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhu.
What is IYS, Prabhuji?
iskcon Youth Services. But that is only for youth from 15 years to 19 years, 29 years, unmarried. Okay, youths, there is a separate course is there, IYS, iskcon Youth Services. There is a separate wing. Okay, those who are interested, they can join there also.
Okay, good.
Okay, Srinidhi Mataji, can I ask you a question?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Can you please bit little loud, Mataji? Your questions are wonderful questions you'll ask. Okay. Please little loud and ask.
Okay, Prabhuji. Prabhuji, Radha Rani is internal Shakti of Lord Sri Krishna. So what if we remember Radha Rani at the time of our death?
Our life is successful. Our life will be very successful. Okay, Mother?
Prabhuji, like if we remember Krishna or Radha Rani, both will be same.
Krishna will be more happy if you remember the Radharani. Okay.
Prabhuji, one more question. Today evening, nearly 6 p.m., I saw a dog crying and making sounds. Like there is a ఒక నమ్మకం ఉంది కదా, when dogs cry, Yamadutas come on the earth to take off some souls.
Yes.
Is it real?
Okay, there is a different subject, Mataji. I don't know much about, but it's about science. Like we in second chapter we saw omnious signs like that, results we saw. Okay, that subject is there, Mataji. What you said is right,
Okay.
but it will not applicable for devotees. The devotees actually some rekas are there, like lines. If they chant during chanting or during kirtan, if they clap, these rekas will change. This is not applicable for devotees.
Prabhuji, if we do Krishna consciousness even for a moment, Yamadutas will not come to us. Is it real?
Yes, Mataji. That does
Prabhuji,
not mean that okay, I chanted okay, just namesake, okay, Hare Krishna, Yamadusa don't come. It should not be that with that intention. Regarding this also, there is a big story, Mataji. One day you remind me, I'll explain you about a devotee who is wearing kantimala and a prostitute. Okay, there is a nice story regarding this. It takes time. I'm not narrating it today. If you ask some other time, I'll definitely share it.
Prabhuji, I want this question to be answered on get together. How will be our journey to the spiritual world from this material world after we leave our body?
Okay. A very nice question you asked, Mataji. In a short, I'll try to answer now. This samsara sagara. Can you cross ocean, Mataji, by swimming?
No, Prabhuji.
Okay. Acharya says that if possible, we may cross the ocean by swimming, but we cannot cross this material ocean. But if you take surrender to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, this material ocean becomes like a calf hoof print. Like, have you seen calf's hoof print? Like at the bottom, when it walks, that impression will form. No? Like 4 holes will form. In rainy season, holes will form. The water will be like that. The person who has taken the shelter of Krishna, okay, to cross that hoof print, is it difficult or easy?
I didn't get it, Prabhuji.
Okay. You know calf?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Calf has legs.
Yes, Prabhuji.
If you notice, small 4 holes will be there if it walks on the ground.
Footprints.
Footprints. Okay. Footprints in rainy season, it will dig and water will accumulate over there. Am I right?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Does it difficult to cross that water?
Prabhuji, explain with another example. I'm not getting it.
Okay. Actually, material ocean is very difficult to cross, but if you surrender to Krishna, okay, a small passage of water, can you cross? If water has fallen on your room, there is a small lane water is going. Can you cross that small lane of water?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay, if you surrender to Krishna, that is very easy to cross this material ocean. That's it. Very easily we can cross. What I mean to say is very easily we can cross when we surrender to Krishna.
Prabhuji, what's tomorrow's Ekadashi? Why it is?
I'm going to narrate Ekadashi story also tomorrow. That is bonus for us.
Prabhuji, Prabhuji called me and said you can come tomorrow at 7:30 to do like you can do decoration for the swing. So at what time can I come, Prabhuji?
7:30 in the morning, Mataji?
Yes, Prabhuji.
If they ask you in the morning, you go in the morning only. Some Julan Yatra decorations are going on. You can go and help him.
Prabhuji, I may come late to there. At what time it may end decoration?
Actually, I don't know, Mataji, frankly speaking. Actually, we got some other services as part of iskcon habits. One center is there that is called iskcon Nanda-Nandanastakam Uppugoda. It is in Old City. Our gurus told us to go and look after that center. From morning to evening, we'll be there only, Mataji. Only evening will come to iskcon habits. I don't know about this schedule, Mataji. I know that Julan Yatra flower decoration is there. It will be in the morning only, as far as my knowledge is. I don't know exact time, Mataji.
Okay, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Any other questions?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji, today my mother was watching a movie. At the end of the movie, I saw that he was a pure devotee of Krishna. At the end of his life, he was in temple of Lord Sri Krishna, and Krishna showed his past life. That devotee was Arjuna in his past life.
Okay.
Who was he?
I don't know, Mataji. What question you means? I cannot relate it in what scenario you're asking that. I don't know about that movie also. I don't know the background of the story also. I'll try to answer you, Mataji. I'll come back to you.
Okay, Prabhuji.
We will have Dr. Satyaprasad Prabhu also today, Mo Mataji, Praja Mataji, Sharikam, Srimidi Mataji, Sapan Prabhu, Neha Mataji, Puja Kataria Mataji, Pawan Jadhav Prabhu, Pula Mataji, Malati Mataji. Pula Mataji, hope you got the recording, Mataji. We shared little late in the evening. Malati Mataji, Bharat Prabhu, Anusha Mataji, Harshin. Thank you so much for joining today's session. If no other questions are there, we will end the session.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Mataji. And tomorrow is a very auspicious day, Ekadashi. First, okay, sorry, Bharat Prabhu asked one question in the chat box. Sorry, Prabhu, I missed it. What does Chiranjeevi means, Prabhu? Chiranjeevi means the person who have a long life. It is equivalent to like he will not have any death. That is called Chiranjeeva. We have Sapta Chiranjeevas, like Hanuman is one Chiranjeeva, like that Sapta Chiranjeevas are. Okay, by the sanction of Supreme Personality of World, they will get. Okay, does not mean that they live permanently. Okay, our next sun god, like this Hanuman, it's a position, it keeps on change. Like Prime Minister, present Prime Minister is Narendra Modi. Earlier, like it's a Prime Minister is a post. Person will come and suit. So present sun god name is? Anyone remember?
Vivaswan.
Vivaswan. Okay, like that it keeps on changing. Even though we had that Hanuman is Sapta Chiranjeeva, Chiranjeeva means they will have long duration, long. We cannot estimate also.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Sun god means Aditya Prabhuji.
Sorry, names of sun gods are Aditya Mataji. Present sun god name is Vivaswan. We have different names. Okay. For Arjuna, Dhananjaya name is there. Like the different names are there for Arjuna. Okay, for me also some names are there. Like Govardhan or some other names are there. Like that, different names of sun. Okay.
There's a difference between sun and sun, Prabhuji. Maybe she's confusing between sun and sun. S-U-N and S.
I'm talking about sun, not sun, my son. Like sun, not my son, sun god.
Putra name is Vivaswan. Yeah. She's confusing in sun, Prabhuji. She thought sun god name himself is Vivaswan.
No. Sun is a position.
Yeah, sun god's Putra.
Mataji understood it, Mataji. I hope Mataji could understand it, what I'm saying. I hope she understood.
Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna, no other questions, sir. We will end the session here by doing prayers. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya vacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavabhyo. Hare Krishna. See you all tomorrow, same time.